Hello YouTubers, welcome to the second episode of Living Well with Elle. Today we have on Cassadee Pope and RaeLynn. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video if you can, and enjoy guys. Welcome to the second episode of Living Well with Elle. I'm your host, Lindsay. Our welcoming music was big band music from the 20s, one of my favorite things. How are you guys? I'm so excited. We have an amazing show planned for you today. I have my fellow girlfriends coming on in a little bit, Cassadee Pope and RaeLynn. I'm so excited. How are you all? It's Tuesday. The only reason I know it's Tuesday is because we have this show. Cass is already here. Amazing. I forgot even to turn on my light. Stand by. Whoa, that's really bright. Okay, wait. I think it can come down. Okay, is that better? I think that's better. Yeah, that's a little better. It's a one-woman show around here, guys. This is about as good as it gets. This is about as good as it gets. Well, I hope you have come wearing your sweatpants or pajamas, because I sure have. I mean, what fun is a show without being comfortable? How are you? This past week has been up and down a little bit for me, but I have definitely tried to focus on the positive things, and that's what we're here for today. Also, I am contemplating about maybe adopting a dog. And I still go back and forth about it. I'm still not sure this would be the right decision because I do travel a lot. But I don't even know when that's going to necessarily be. So I'm just trying to take all of this in as a good opportunity for me to become a dog mom. And I know Miss Pope, when we get her on in here in a little bit, will have her own opinion. She has been so wonderful to offer to let me take her pups for a sleepover overnight. But I feel like with this time that we're at home, I could become a dog mom. And I'd have to figure out a backup plan for when I go out on the road. And I mean, on the bus, Cass is saying, do it. When I go out on the bus, it'd be fine because I could bring him with me. The only thing would be flying. And I did a lot of flying last year, like a lot of flying. Like I was on a plane 5 or 6 days a week, most weeks. But I've kind of been going through a process of elimination. And this is day 35 for me, self-isolated in a house alone. And I think I'm just getting to the point where I'm like, I need a companion. Okay, let me find this wonderful little bar here and see if we can get on our first wonderful guest of the evening. Oh, I think I missed it. Again, very, very technical right here. But I think getting a dog would be fun. I mean, I don't know. All right, Cass, I'm looking for you. Oh, there you are. Yes. Dun, 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 dun.
Get the dog.
Dang, look at you. You look amazing.
I do?
You look so gorgeous.
Right back at you, sis.
Thanks. Oh, hey, Sam.
You just got back from a run. So active.
Oh, no big deal.
I got back from a run and I'm having a Michelob Ultra.
That's okay. I've been drinking and eating myself silly. So cheers to that.
Well, yeah, getting through this looks different for everyone. So yeah,
it really does. But quarantine looks amazing on you. You incredible. You could like walk into a photo shoot right now.
Thank you. I was like filming something earlier too, so I don't usually look like this during all of this. You've seen me. You know. You've seen
Whatever.
me
You are gorgeous regardless of any makeup, anything.
Right back at you. Thanks for having me. This is so fun. I love that you do this every week now.
Thank you so much for hopping on. So the point of Living Well is to talk about what good is going on in your quarantine. So what is one thing that has been awesome since the past 5 weeks have commenced?
Yeah. I feel like the most obvious one is getting to spend more time with Sam. As you know, I tour usually, and he's gone to LA a lot more recently for auditions and stuff. And he was about to be gone longer to do something awesome that's obviously being postponed. And we got this house last year and didn't really get into it until November. And then it was like Christmas, and he was filming this Netflix, like the Christmas sequel, the Christmas movie sequel. So he wasn't even home very much. And this is like the first time we've been together in one place for this long, let alone living together. So that's been really good. And it's been really good to go through like the trial and error of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like
Absolutely.
figure things out like a normal couple would that are together all the time. So it's been productive for our relationship, and it's brought us really closer.
Yay.
And it's been really nice. So
that's so awesome. You can live like a true family with your pups and with each other compared to always being gone. Where are they?
Cuppy.
Cup!
It's your girlfriend, Lindsay. Where's Lindsay?
My boyfriend, everybody, is
Cuppy
the puppy.
And then there's River.
Cuppy, I miss you so much, Riv. River is the sweetest dog. I mean, River is the best because he's actually quite tall for a dog, but he'll like find a way to like squeeze himself into like the smallest chair and just be sitting there. He's like a pretzel. He's a dog pretzel.
Yeah, he gets himself into the weirdest positions. I'm like, this is not a dog. But yeah, this one he only has like 2 positions.
Oh, hello.
Well, he's very spry, actually. He's more spry.
My boyfriend, everybody. Copy the puppy. Go follow him on Instagram.
Where's Lindsay? Is this Lindsay right
Hi, Cup. I always wonder if dogs can see phones.
I feel like Cuppy, actually, anytime I've ever FaceTimed Sam with Cuppy, he'll like look at the phone and Sam will say, like, hi, Cuppy, and he'll turn his head, but then I turn it to River and he's just like looking somewhere else. So I don't know.
Maybe Cuppy can. Maybe he has like,
I think he's
6 dog sense.
Yeah, maybe. I think because he's dealt with FaceTime, seeing people on FaceTime since he was a puppy. So maybe that's why. I don't know. But
well, Cuppy is amazing in my opinion. And what do you think? Should I get a dog?
I mean, I've been saying you should get a dog.
I know you have.
I've always called Lindsay the dog mom without a dog. It's like you're the dog whisperer. The dogs love you. They like flock to you. I think that, it sort of has to be, I know that like your band would step up and help too, but it's kind of, people do have to help you, like, especially if you're playing a show, and you're parked like right out front of the venue and you're like, I don't really like want to go walk my dog after I just sweat my ass off on stage and I kind of just want to like chill for a minute and people are walking around. So it kind of is like, you kind of do have to lean on your bandmates and your road crew to help. But I mean, most people love to do that trip. Like most people love to help and walk a dog on tour. It's the best addition. I'm telling you, when I bring Cuppy, it's just a different vibe. It's so entertaining. They fill in all the time. Like it's really fun.
Okay, well maybe I should ask them then and be like, so if I get a dog, realize that the responsibility will also have to fall on y'all.
Yeah, I mean, And it's not that much. It's like, hey, can you walk my dog at night after the set
Right.
when everybody's
After
let
the
out
show.
and I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a second to cool off. Yeah, that's the only time you really need help. The rest of the time is like, yeah, they just hang at either at the hotel or the bus. That's the other thing is like getting hotels that are dog friendly.
Yeah.
And
Are those hard to find? These are things that I don't even think about.
They'll slap on a fee. I don't condone breaking the law, but sometimes what they don't know don't kill them. So you just walk in.
Sometimes you need to do what you gotta do. We are not condoning that, but you're just saying.
If you're on tour and you don't want to. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My phone's about to break. Yeah. Then you just sneak them in through the back. That's all.
I love this.
And when you go on,
Heart knows all the tricks.
Aunt Cass is here. I'll watch your dog for you.
Well, I love you so much, and we'll see. I've been looking late at night when I should be going to bed. I've been like looking at adoption websites, like.
Yeah, you're almost there. You're close. That's the process.
See. We will see.
So cute.
Okay, so what have you been working on? Have you been writing? Are you working on some new music?
Yes, I've been writing, which I'm so sorry to be moving around, but I have to plug my phone.
No, I love it. I feel like it's like exciting. It's like we're in a video game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've been writing. I had my third Zoom write today, which was really fun. And I'm writing with people that I've written with before, so it doesn't feel like it's not weird and new and like you have to do the pleasantries and stuff with new people. So that's been good. And I haven't learned to work Logic because I've talked to you about it.
Yep.
But Sam has. So
I heard you say that. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So like I've already cut vocals on one of the demos.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it turned out great. And then I got like a track for another one that I'm going to cut the vocal to tomorrow. And then there's like a third one that's coming. So I'm trying to stay productive. And there's like another project that I'm like hesitant to even talk about. You know what it is, because this time is just it's a little hard to solidify things right now.
Yeah.
But hopefully that happens as well.
But so everybody knows there are lots of good things coming and exciting new music that Cass will be releasing soon.
Wait to hear the new Lindsay record.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
It's kind of cool though that we're using this quarantine time, regardless of how long this is going to last, to work on some new music and to finish some stuff out. At least we can like be creative a little bit.
Yeah, and you're always on the road, so you literally would be doing touring and traveling and not sleeping and the studio. So it's like, I hate what's happening in the world, and I think if we don't find a silver lining, then it's just really dark. So I think your silver lining is like, for once, you get to do one thing at a time. You never get to do one thing at a time.
100%.
That's
almost more than anybody. You see me like running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And
I'm like, hey, you want to go out to dinner tonight? This was before pre-quarantine.
Yeah, pre-quarantine.
And then at dinner, you're like, yeah, so this is my only night off. And I'm like, why aren't you home taking a bath? Why are you hanging out with me?
Because I love you.
Love you too. But I'm like, oh, I wish I had known. I would have been like, nope, don't hang out. You gotta lay in bed. But. Well,
I want everybody to know that Cass actually has her own weekly show. It's called Wine with Cass. I love your BYOW. Bring your own wine.
Because I can't give you any of mine. It's not possible.
That's true. That would be impossible through the screen. But on Thursdays,
a drinker.
Oh yeah, true. Wine or water or Michelob Ultra or White Claw or what? Pretty much bring whatever you want.
Anything you want. I don't discriminate against any kind of booze. I like it all.
No drink discrimination.
Yeah.
But it's Thursdays.
Before Loco though, that's like.
Yeah, true.
That's not a good one. You shouldn't.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
You got to draw the line. Come on.
But Thursdays at 7:30 Central,
Yes, that's
7:30
right.
p.m.
You've done your research, Miss Elle.
I just love you. And you have a virtual meet and greet afterwards?
I have done. I'm not doing it this week. I wanted to. It's a lot singing and then
It's a
talking
lot,
for
yes.
like an hour and a half.
I did one last week.
Wasn't it awesome though?
It's so awesome. And I actually found out about it thanks to Cassadee, everybody. So y'all can thank her.
Well,
But it was so awesome.
And people are there. Everybody's so grateful. And I realized I was like I was really missing, talking to fans and like seeing them in person. And so when I was able to and not even fans, like I hate saying that word because it makes me feel like I'm talking about like a different kind of person,
Yeah,
but
I'm with you.
just talking to people and seeing
Yeah.
like where are you? Like what has this been like for you? And then just commiserating and it was really fun. And but I'll probably do that next week. I think I'm going to do it every other week just to give my voice a little rest.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm not doing one either today. I think it's good just to make them events that everybody can be happy about.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Well, I love you so much. I cannot wait to see you once this quarantine is over.
I know.
I'm so excited to hear the music you're working on, and I will be there Thursday typing away.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in and having me today. This is awesome.
Of course. I love you so much, Cass.
I love you. Do
Bye.
I lead or you do?
I think so, or I can.
You do it.
All right. Bye, Gabby. Bye, Sam. Bye, River. Bye, whole family. Okay, love you guys.
Love you.
She's so sweet. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. I guess I need to ask my band about adopting a dog. And as long as they're okay with it, then you know what? I might just jump in. Now, I would love to get certain kinds of dogs because I am such a dog lover and I definitely have my favorites. I grew up with dogs all my life, but I really want to rescue a dog. I think I want to help adopt a little puppy who needs help. Ray, if you're in here, I'm trying to reach you. Work this time. I have full faith.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jesus!
we made it work.
I was literally just as equally frustrated as you. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Like, why is it not working? I kept pressing on your name. I could see you online. I could see you typing. And then it was like, Ray is unable to join. And I'm like, what?
I was like, I've literally been watching you and Cass talk the whole time. It was so funny when you were talking about smuggling dogs. Like, that was me with Dolly. Like, I'll just throw her in my purse, get inside. And
Dolly is the perfect person.
Dolly's the perfect dog to sneak into a hotel. I'm not going to lie. I've done it before.
I love your quarantine confession.
Thank you.
So how are you?
I'm so good. My life is good right now. I'm just ready for this to let up. But I'm really enjoying this time. It's crazy. Like, I was talking to my sister today, and I said, it's going to be weird when this is over because I've kind of gotten used to it in a weird way. But also, I feel like I've been in like an alternate universe a little bit because we're not like scheduling this and scheduling that, and everything's so just techie rather than just doing everything in person. So it's going to take a little bit getting used to again, but I am soaking up the time that I get with my pups and my hubby. And
you and Josh get some time that you don't normally get.
I know. They're hanging out downstairs, but I'm honestly, I feel like it takes something like this to make you slow down and love the life that God's given you. And that's how I feel right now, you know?
Amen to that. Amen to that.
It's so crazy though, like how much time we spend as humans working for this beautiful house that we live in, or the apartment that we live in, this little thing that we, give ourselves, and we don't spend very much time in it. Of course, if you work at home, that's different, but a lot of us don't work from home, and we don't get to enjoy the space that we created for ourselves. And I think that there's something in that.
I know. And if anything, when I look back, like I never made time to enjoy my house or even made enough time to talk to friends. And I mean, we can't see friends right now, but
Yes.
make time for the people in your life that matter.
Mm-hmm.
And the past 5 weeks has really taught me, like, wow, okay, you quickly realize like who your close friends are. You have real conversations with your family.
You can't, yeah, because you can't blame things on like, oh, I've just been busy, you know, I've been traveling.
Can't.
You can't go to that basicness because they know that you're lying. They know that your ass is lying. They're like, what? You ain't been busy. You've been
You
sitting
have
on your
nothing
couch.
to do, actually.
You've been doing lives, okay? Like taking selfies and eating way too much food. That's what you've been doing. But it makes you be more intentional, you know?
It does.
100%.
It totally makes you be more intentional. I love your pigtails, by the way. They're so cute.
My extensions are getting a little ratchet, so we're having to get creative over here.
Honey, don't even start with me. Like, you can see like all different colors. Everything's growing out.
Oh yeah, me and you're gonna come out with dreads, just like straight.
It was actually, you posted this graphic at the beginning of quarantine, and it was like all girls after quarantine, and she had like one eyelash hanging off, nails were all gone or like really grown out, roots, and I'm just like, yeah, welcome to the world.
And it just makes me sad because, you know, my weekly things are like, I love my spray tan, my lashes, my blonde. I love looking fake as hell, okay? And when I can't look like I want to look, I
know. I am so pasty white. I'm the epitome of pasty white Canadian. And I haven't gotten a spray tan in like 6 weeks.
We love our spray tans. And I know y'all are going to comment and be like, y'all look beautiful. You look gorgeous. Okay? It makes me happy. Okay?
I do not feel gorgeous all the time. Let's just say that.
If you can't tone it, tan it. That's how I feel.
If you can't tone it, tan it. That's amazing. That's amazing.
I miss you, though. I can't wait to hug you.
I can't wait to hug you. I know.
Me and Cass got to celebrate Lindsay's birthday before they cracked down on us. But
you were the sweetest.
Spend some time with you, and I just love you. I genuinely do. You and Cass and y'all just mean the world to me. And I could cry talking about you girls. Genuinely. You're some of my best friends. Y'all are awesome.
Well, likewise. And I'm so happy I could have you both on this. I wish it could bring 3 of us on so we could all talk at the same time.
Oh my God, can you imagine? That'd be amazing.
Can you imagine? It would be crazy. But okay, so you have started a talk show as well.
Yeah.
Rae from the Heart, and you do it 2 times a week. So you do it Tuesdays at 8 a.m. Central and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Central, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 times a week, girl, that's a lot.
I know. I like to have a little bit of a schedule, and I get up early anyways, and I love coffee, and I like tequila. So I was like, I want a little bit of morning and a little bit of like evening flavor. But I know that there's so many lives going on right now, but I just feel like it's so important for us all to communicate how we're feeling. Like you, Cass, I've been watching those the Avenue Beat Girls. I love them.
Yeah,
and
they're so sweet.
I think it's just so important for us all to stay united and stay together. Mm-hmm. And I, I've been so blessed by your lives on Sunday mornings with Jared. I think the coolest thing about this process is seeing that everybody realizes that there's something bigger than us going on in the world right now. Mm-hmm. And when you can step out of your place of being uncomfortable and realize that God really does have us all in his hands, and he's going to take care of us through this, there is such a freedom to that. And I don't know. I just feel like this is the time where you can speak your truth and just be unapologetic about your faith, because we all need faith right now. We all need something to put our hope in that's bigger than us. And and that's been the coolest part for me with Rae from the Heart, is just being able to genuinely speak about my heart, because my music is a big part of me. Your music's a big part of you, but that's only a fraction of who we are. There's so many other things that make us amazing people. And I think that's what the fans need to hear, and to hear right now, especially.
So, so true. And whatever your faith is, you know, wherever you come from, whatever your background is, there's a level of comfort that you can get from that in this time when
Mhm.
there's so many things unanswered and so much we
Yeah.
don't know. That is like the one grounding thing for me when I wake up in the morning, that at least I'm like, okay, you know what? I can figure out today.
Mhm.
I can figure out at least my heart and mind for the day, and that's all I need to focus on.
And girl, there's been days where I've had serious anxiety. Like,
Me
you
too.
know, we just had to move 3 more of my shows, and I'm just like, Jesus, I hope somebody comes to one of my shows. Like, I hope nobody's going to be scared, but you just got to take it day by day. And that's what I've been doing. Every day I'm like, and I talked about this morning on my show, um, and I think it's so important. Anytime I have anxiety or anytime I'm thinking, oh my God, what about me? What can I do for myself? Like, why can't I do this? Why can I if you think about what can I do for somebody else and you do something for somebody else, it's so amazing how quickly your mindset changes from
So true.
being negative when you can walk down the street and help somebody who doesn't have groceries or can't do something for themselves, you know? So I've been trying to do that too, because girl, I get into self-pity at least every other day. I'm like, oh my God, what am I
I
gonna
know.
do? And then
When
I'm
are we
like,
gonna play another show?
I'm
When are we
like,
gonna be
I
able to
can't
go back
get my
on the
shorts I
road?
just took in. What the hell? I'm like, why did I get all my clothes altered, you know, before
Before
the
this,
quarantine because I've lost weight, and then now I'm like, all these buttons are tight again. What?
honey, you are not alone. It is
Oh,
just part of this time. The quarantine 19 or whatever they're calling it is a real thing, but it's gonna be okay.
I
We
don't
will
care.
lose it. I don't care either.
Married to a hot man, and
You are married to a wonderful man.
he's a wonderful man. He already got me. I ain't trying to impress nobody. Okay.
um, should I adopt a dog?
You should.
Oh, I'm
Dolly needs a
so
buddy. Cash needs a buddy.
I know.
Everybody needs a
I know.
buddy.
We could officially have a dog party.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Dolly
I
needs
love
a
you
buddy.
so much. Thank you so much for wanting to come on and
I
share
love
all of your
you.
positivity and your heart. You
I'm so
guys,
sorry it took forever for me to get on. I promise
oh,
I've been on for a while.
isn't your fault, hon. We figured it out finally.
Like
But
I'm back here itching my weave because it's like it's
I
itching. It
know.
needs to get redone, you guys. But
I
I
know.
love you.
It's Raja. I love you so much. Everybody check out Ray from the Heart on Tuesday mornings and Thursdays at 5.
You're made for this, okay?
Love you so much.
Living well. Love you.
Yay. Mwah.
Bye, baby.
Bye. She's amazing. All right. So Cassadee and Ray, they are two of my closest friends in town. They are just full of positivity, and I just love them both so much. So I'm so happy they could actually be on the same episode. That's so fun to me. Okay. As our sound crew is at work here, it's time for wEllisms of the week. Oh wait, oh, there we go. There's volume. wEllisms of the week. Yes, the crowd goes crazy. All right. wEllisms of the week. I actually have a bunch of them, and I couldn't really decide which ones are the best. So, okay. Your first wEllism of the week. COVID Tech Connect, CTC, is working towards donating 20,000 Wi-Fi devices so that patients quarantined in hospitals can connect with their loved ones. CEO of CTC, Sarah Rodell, started this effort after she heard that New York nurses were trying to gather smart devices for patients so they could keep in touch with their family members. They've already distributed over 3,000 devices over the country and have raised over $100,000 to buy more smart devices. Isn't that awesome? Okay, continuing on. wEllisms of the week. Sam's Club is offering hero shopping hours, regardless of if you have a membership or not. Any healthcare workers, any first responders, people of the medical community can shop from 8 to 10 a.m. in Sam's Club, even without a membership. Complimentary face masks will be available at the door, and there have been so many reports from medical staff walking out of Sam's Club in the morning that are just so grateful for their generosity. How cool is that? That's amazing. I mean, we should have a sound effect in between each wEllism. So amazing. I really like this. The Lego factory has developed molds to make 13,000 plastic face masks a day, and 13,000 plastic visors daily. Now, of course, they aren't as medical grade as N95 masks, but they still can do a lot to protect your own germs from spreading around. And the fact that they're producing over 13,000 plastic face masks a day is a huge help to the incredible need right now. So yeah, wEllism. Such a great wEllism. Great wEllism. Okay, I like this one. Coronavirus lockdowns have sent pollution numbers plummeting around the globe. The sharp reductions documented in carbon emissions and air pollution caused by lockdowns have offered a sort of preview of the kind of improvements that can be made when drastic action is taken. A study was done on China's carbon footprint, and China is probably the world's biggest polluter. They emitted 25% less carbon than the same 4-week period last year. Also, as coal usage declines, new studies have found dramatic decreases in asthma symptoms. Isn't that cool? That's amazing. Another wEllism of the week, everybody. Okay, now for our last wEllism of the week. This is my favorite. This one touches my heart. 99-year-old World War II veteran Tom Moore has raised over $3.3 million for healthcare workers by walking laps around his garden. He had originally set out to do daily laps of his 82-foot garden to raise $2,000 with the support of his community. Now, after gaining national headlines and the unsurmountable support, he's raised over $3.3 million. And now Tom has set the goal to reach 100 laps by his 100th birthday on April 30th. What is it today? The 21st. So, Tom, you have 9 more days to go, 9 more laps to complete. I'm sure he'll be well over $3.5 million. Isn't that incredible? Those are your wEllisms of the week, everybody. Oh, yeah. So great. I love good news. I love positivity and good news, even in the craziest times in our world. It can bring out so much good in people. And something I really just focused on this week is, you know, I guess mindfulness would be the proper word for it, and having a level of self-compassion. I have been definitely in my own bouts of ups and downs and of not really knowing where this is all going to go and trying to stay grounded in all of it, but being able to just show yourself a little bit of compassion and not being so hard on yourself. At the beginning of this quarantine, I was one of those people who were like, I am going to do this and this and this and this and this and this, and I'm going to reorganize my whole house, and I'm going to finish recording my next record / write my first 2, 3, 4 books. Like, I just had such a long list. And then I get down on myself when I don't accomplish an impossible list of things to do. And so I've just really focused on trying to show myself a little grace. And it's okay. You have days where sometimes all you need to do is wake up and stare outside the window. And that's totally fine. And then other days you're going to feel inspired to go for runs and be active and organize closets. But please just show yourselves grace. And like Ray said, help somebody in your community, whether that's donating. There are so many programs around Nashville that, you know, local food banks, they really need our help. And even $5, $10, whatever you can give here and there can go a long way to help people who need it right now. I also think that through this whole experience, I am definitely learning a deeper level of humanity and what it just means to live. I think sometimes I have gotten so busy and wrapped up on just getting to the next show and doing the next thing and growing these numbers and those numbers over here. I get so entranced in my own brain that I really just forget sometimes just to enjoy living life. And now, day 35, week 5 of quarantine, I'm finally getting to the point where I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I haven't been living the right way. It's not saying I'm not going to still work as hard, because that's always who I am and what I'm going to be about. But there's a level of balance, or maybe perspective, or a list of priorities that I think I'm going to change after this. So, all right, you guys want to hear a song? I thought I'd prepare a song for you that I don't sing a lot. And then, depending on if Instagram will like us, I can play your requests. Yes, the hippie hermit. Having patience with yourself is huge. It's so huge. Okay. I love this song so much. It is one of my favorite songs. It is, when I think about songs that inspire me to do music and to write, this always comes to mind, in at least, I don't know, a top 5 list. So you may know this. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. But when the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue, I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, or on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free, but you ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love. I love that song so much. All right, now we may have time for one request. One request. I was trying to read some of your comments. I am developing the skill of reading comments and singing. Sometimes it throws me off, but I'm getting better at it, guys. I'm getting better at reading. And oh, Misty wants to hear Happy Face. Okay, I'm gonna need to bring up a lyric for that. So every week I have been challenging myself to write 100%er, which in Nashville, 100%er means a song you write by yourself. And I used to only write songs by myself. when I was growing up. And then I moved to Nashville 10 years ago. And they're like some of the best co-writers on the planet who live here. And I just started co-writing. I would start an idea and then I'd be like, well, until I figure out how to finish this, I'll just bring it into a write. So for the longest time, I just didn't I didn't write songs by myself anymore. I would just always bring them into a write. So Matt Sell has started a writer's round every week, and I have challenged myself to only write by myself for this writer's round. So this is the song I wrote for last week's. Oh my gosh, you guys love Happy Face. I wrote Happy Face. That's actually really fits into living well, because apart from all of the heavy things we're feeling, and when you turn on the news, it's a lot sometimes. I think it is so helpful to be able to put a smile on your face and be like, you know what? I'm going to look for the good things in my day, and I'm going to focus on those things. So I haven't played this in a few days, but this is called Happy Face. I shouldn't be singing sad songs, but it's all I want to sing today. And even though the sun is shining down through my window, I shy away from the smiling when the world is in so much pain. I wanna keep trying to be better than yesterday. So I'm gonna put on a happy face, get put in a better place, let go of the things I can't change, get a grip of everything running through my mind, 'cause it's gonna pass in time. I don't want it to go to waste, so I'll keep walking on blind faith and put on a happy face. I put on a happy face. It starts with waking up on the right side of the bed to start you strong. And maybe don't turn on the news just yet, and let yourself keep singing a morning song. 'Cause I'm gonna put on a happy face, get put in a better place, let go of the things I can't change, get a grip of everything running through my mind, 'cause it's gonna pass in time. I don't want it to go to waste, so I'll keep walking on blind faith and put on a happy face. Put on a happy face. Yeah. Ooh. Let yourself keep smiling. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna put on a happy face, get put in a better place, let go of the things I can't change, get a grip of everything running through my mind, 'cause it's gonna pass in time. I don't want it to go to waste, so I'll keep walking on blind faith and put on a happy face. happy face. There's happy face for you guys. It's not even a week old yet, and I will have a new one tomorrow. Have I started writing it? Nope. But I'll probably start late morning tomorrow sometime. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the second official episode of Living Well with Elle. I hope you're all staying home and staying safe and staying healthy. I will say one thing, it's such a small thing, but that has been kind of helping me a lot is making my bed every single day. I know it sounds like a little thing, and probably most of you make your bed every single day, but I don't always. When I'm in a rush, I mean, I just wake up and get ready and walk out of there. But making your bed, it's just like a way to reset everything, I guess. And getting into a made bed feels so much better at the end of the day than getting into an unmade bed. So make your bed, guys. It takes maybe a minute, and it can totally change your sleep around. Yeah, I guess getting into bed, yeah, that's when you really feel the effects. Anyways, thank you all so much. I love you all so much from the bottom of my heart. Tune in next week, Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Central, for episode 3 of Living Well. I will be announcing the guests later this week. But thank you so much to Cassadee Pope and RaeLynn for joining us today. And you guys hang in there. Oh my gosh, it is Cassie's birthday. Cassandra Pratt, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, girl. I hope you have an amazing day. All right, I love you guys so, so much. See you next time.